Hey there, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We just released a few important upgrades to our boards and library, and I just thought about recording a video to show everything in one go. So the first thing is a redesign of our full page view. So if you click on this icon here, you can access this collapsible sidebar that can be adjusted in dimension, but also the full page view. And this one is now easier to navigate than ever. It shows the most important information about timelines and status on top. Then the media is front and centered. And then every attribute is now much easier to consult and edit in this more refined and grouped view. The briefs are easy to consume. And it's also possible in the same view to check any comments on the assets or the row, as well as if the automation run, if files have been stored in the library, renamed, or people have been pinged automatically on Slack. Additionally, from this full page view, it's now possible to navigate between rows without ever leaving this view here. These allow you also to duplicate or archive rows directly from here, as well as to link this full page view to share it to designers, to approvers, and so forth. So they will open the link directly in this view here. Lastly, it's possible directly from here to add child rows in bulk as well, and to edit the most important information from the full page view if you prefer working in this format and not in the grid view. This is collapsible, so you can dock it to the side and adjust the length. And in this case, it's still possible to navigate through the comments, automations, and the details of each row. So as you can see, I created the 2 child rows for this parent row here. And now you can more easily navigate across everything. Then second, life improvement, as it's possible for us to record dates automatically. You can understand when a date is recorded automatically because it has this small icon here. And now this supports multiple statuses. So the case was that back in the days, you might wanted to have, for example, task completion date when status reaches, for example, done or approved. And now you don't have to choose either or. It can be multiple statuses triggering a specific autofill to complete. On top of that, it's also now possible to define what's going to be the formatting that you are going to visualize in the board. So for example, if you're not interested in the full date, you can visualize just the month, for example. You can visualize the ISO, so month and day, and optionally even the year, or the week number, and so forth. On top of this, when grouping for these values, it's also going to be now grouped accurately. In the past, this was not the case, but if you now group by completion date, for example, it shows every task that is completed on April 9. And if we group by start date, for example, now we group by week, as you can see here. Many of you requested the possibility to see the day when a row was created automatically. So we added that option. So if you add here a column and you select created at, this is now going to track, again, with the formatting that you define and that you like when a specific task has been created. And this is going to be done automatically. And as you can see, it's retroactively compatible. So if I only want to see the month when a specific task was created here, now I know it was July. And if I want to know also the year, that's possible to see. Okay, this was created last year in July. So I hope this helps, but if there's any question, just do let me know. Lastly, we upgraded the library. So many of you have been playing around with the library 2.0, which is much better, much easier to navigate and to play around with. And now this is the standard library. V2 received great feedback. And now you can drag and drop files in folders, for example. If those are not managed by automations, you can drag and drop files in the search bar if you want to do similarity search, and all the other good upgrades that I've discussed in the previous product releases. So hope this helps. In case of any question on this one, feel free to reach out. Happy to help.